Let's call on our starting lineup from our Growling Tigers of the University of Santo Tomas. Let's start off with player number 10, Salvador Juan Depante III. At number 8, Kerr Sherwin Ukang. Wearing jersey number 6, Christian Anthony Arbasto. Wearing jersey number 4, Mark Hill Alfafara. Team captain with jersey number 12, Jason Ramos. And number 7, Romnick Rico. Libero, number 9, Paul Jan Deloiras. Head coach, Mr. Emiliano Lontok. Calling on our cameras from the far Eastern University. Let's start off with their team captain with jersey number 14, Petrus Paulo De Ocampo. Wearing jersey number 12, Alexis Batangas Haitaren. At number 8, Arvin Avila. Wearing jersey number 6, Carl Ian De La Calzada. Wearing jersey number 7, Rodolfo Labrador Jr. And number 9, Kirk Beliran. Libero, number 5, Maverick Gabriel. Head coach, Mr. George Pasqua. Good luck to both teams.
They're set for game number 2 of the men's volleyball finals of your UAAP season 74. Both teams starting off with the same starters that they went with in game number 1. UST having setter Kerr Ukang, Jason Ramos, Salvador Juan Depante, Romnick Rico, Mark Hill Alfafara, Christian Anthony Arbasto, and Jolo Doloiras, while FEU going with Petrus De Ocampo, JR Labrador, Arvin Avila, Carl De La Calzada, Kirk Beliran, Alexis Faitaren, and their libero, Maverick Gabriel. An emotional game, Mosey, for several players that are playing what could be their final game this year. Great start for UST there. UST, of course, having 3 graduating players, and these are key players, Mosey. Talking about MVP Jason Ramos, their longtime setter Kerr Ukang, and of course their libero Jolo Doloiras.
That's true, and that's why I'm pretty sure this is the best time for them. If they still want that 5P, this is the best chance with this lineup. But of course, FEU again leading by 1 game so far.
Do you feel that this is the last realistic chance of UST to contend for a title before they head into rebuilding mode?
Well, as I've seen UST practice, the men's team, mukhang medyo may mga tinatago pa sa Team B si Coach Emil Lontok, and I think talagang more things to come for the men's team of UST. But of course, FEU, ganyan din yan. You know how they recruit. These 2 teams, 2 coaches only know the importance of recruitment.
Because when you look at the lineups of the previous year and this year, you would think that, okay, the first 6 of the champion teams that consisted of the 4-peat, mawawala na because last year, yung first half of the first 6 nawala, sila JP Torres.
Yeah. That's right. But again, anong lamang nitong dalawang teams ito, FEU and UST. FEU, you have Coach Kid Santos, and of course the rest of the coaching staff with Coach George Pasqua. And on the other side, you have Coach Emil Lontok, OG Mamon. These coaches are teachers, trainers. Yun ang kaibahan nila, no? Lamang na lamang sila when it comes to that area. That's why si Coach Emil, you know, when he recruits, tinitingnan niya yung height. Yan ang unang basis niya, not even the volleyball skills.
And there always seems to be that very tall and big player for UST, like JP Torres, and then now you have Jason Ramos.
And on the other side, ganito naman din kagaling yung FEU. Do you know that si Labrador only played volleyball in college?
Whoa.
Yes! And De Ocampo only became a setter when he was in college. So can you imagine, yun ang sinasabi ko, they go to FEU and UST because they want to learn volleyball, hindi lang basta play. So you get to become a really good player after.
So I'm thinking De Ocampo was a utility player before?
Probably a spiker, an offensive player, but not a setter. But look at him now. He's like, he's been setting since he was what, grade school?
He can do it all. A very talented setter. Very creative, especially in the air. Petrus De Ocampo, here he is, setting it up to Kirk Beliran, who wants to finish in style. He could be playing his last UAP volleyball game here for FEU. He is the only graduating player here.
Look at this combination play. Very simple and yet very effective for FEU.
I think Kirk Beliran had his best game in that last Final Four game against De La Salle University. He really played perhaps the best game of his career there to help lead his squad to victory. Whoa!
Enrico! Look at him fly up in the air and then see that open area and just push the ball towards that sweet spot.
Well, guys like Romnick Rico, Mark Hill Alfafara, Christian Anthony Arbasto, these are the players that Coach Emil Lontok will build on around in the years to come.
Beliran on that open hit, too much, too long. So point goes to UST.
A very tight first set so far. We are tied at 5 as the MVP, Jason Ramos, served for UST. Pop up there by Gabriel. Quick hit by Labrador. He is denied. Look at Petrus De Ocampo go to work.
And that is the reason why probably he is also a defensive-minded setter. Kasi galing siya sa, hindi naman talaga siya natural setter. So siguro no high school, sanay siyang pumalo. And he was able to use that in college. Look at him go. Use the single blocker for UST and score the point.
The back-to-back best setter of the UAAP, Petrus De Ocampo. Look at him go up for that one, and Petrus is pumped. Well, FEU really hungry and motivated to close this series out today because it has been 4 years since they last captured the championship, Mosey.
And plus, you don't want to have a game 3
Oh,
if
yeah.
you were FEU. You want to finish it now. You don't want to give momentum back to UST.
And I've said this in the Final Four. I think that if FEU does not capture the championship this year, it's going to be a disappointment because they only lost 2 players last season. So this is a virtually intact lineup for FEU. And they are looking good right here in the first set as they find themselves up by 2, 8-6.